Maayong adlaw sa inyo tanan. Hey guys, I'm Brian and welcome to another episode of Technonatics. In this video, I will show you how I did explore sending serial data communication from my WPF application that uses a C# programming language to Arduino and controls the behavior of LED by turning on and off and adjusting its brightness. Before I successfully made this project, I've encountered some difficulties in sending serial data to my Arduino. What I did before was I made a simple switch in my test application to control the LED and it works fine. Using serial.readString method in Arduino, I was able to read and translate the command from my application. But what I did is I made some conversion to translate the serial data so it will become readable. I used some substring methods to get the command and for getting the value which I used to control the LED. First, it works when I turn on or off the LED, but when it comes in controlling the brightness, I get a terrible slow response from my Arduino. So I did fixing some bugs and eventually I ending up removing the substring method and directly read the serial command without sort of translations. So I changed the format of my command from my software to Arduino using only the integers and used only the serial.parseInt method to read the serial command. But another problem comes in. In switching on or off of LED, there's no problem, but in controlling the brightness of the LED, it also works fine. But after a few seconds, it eventually turns off because when the slider stops sending the data, it becomes 0, so the LED turns off. So I did another fix. I got stuck in a few days and with a bit of research online and found a post in Arduino.cc community forums, same as my problem, and thanks a lot to them, it solves my problem. So now it's working and let me share to you guys how I created this project from start. So let's get started. If you want to explore with me, please go and get some of these electronic components. We need a piece of breadboard, some jumper wires, a 100 or 200 ohm resistor, and an LED. You also need some any kind of Arduino. Me, I used Arduino Uno. Let's start by typing some codes in Arduino IDE. First, declare the variables that we need. Then type the pin modes to configure the specific pin of Arduino to behave either as input or an output. Then inside this void loop method, we need to get the serial data as an integer type. Then the serial.read, this will wait until valid data arrives. Then using if-else statement to identify the right command for the LED. Here, I use these following commands. Then, let's wire the electronic components we have. First, let's identify the positive or the anode and the negative or the cathode terminal of an LED. Now, let's put a resistor in the positive terminal going to the digital pin 11 of the Arduino, then the negative to ground. If you want to confirm that your serial data receives properly by the Arduino, then you can use the serial monitor to try to send valid data. If it works, then let's make a software. Please stick with me and let's design a very simple WPF user interface. In the C# programming section, first we need to add field variables. Then, let's create a method called initialized serial ports. This will add the variable serial port inside the combo box. After that, put this method inside the main window constructor so that the available serial ports will be loaded when this application starts. Also, put this inside the refresh button. Now, let's make two methods that will allow us to connect and disconnect the serial connection of Arduino. Then, inside the click event of the connect button, we declare this statement. If the Arduino is not connected, then connect to Arduino, else disconnect. And now, let's see if it works. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to add the code for the default selected serial port value of the combo box every time when the application starts. Inside the LED off buttons click event, add these following codes. And also for the LED on buttons click event. So now, let's test if this application can turn on or off the LED. Then, for the last part is we need to add these following codes inside the slider's value change event to send serial data to control the LED brightness. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.